Mosquitoes are small flying insects. They are known across the globe. Many people find their presence irritating. The high-pitched whine of a mosquito is a familiar sound. It often signals an uncomfortable night ahead. This tiny creature can cause a surprising amount of distress. We often encounter them near water. Ponds, marshes, and even small puddles can be their homes. Their life cycle is closely tied to these damp places. Their numbers can swell rapidly in favorable conditions. The primary reason for our dislike is clear. Female mosquitoes bite. They need blood to help their eggs develop. This bite can be incredibly itchy. It leaves a red, swollen mark on the skin. For many, this is a minor annoyance. Yet for others, the reaction can be more severe. The constant scratching can lead to broken skin. This, in turn, might lead to secondary infections. The discomfort alone is enough to make people wish for their complete absence from our world. It is a very understandable human reaction to a persistent bother. People go to great lengths to avoid these bites. They use sprays and lotions. Nets are hung over beds. Special lamps are designed to attract and kill them. This battle between humans and mosquitoes is ancient. It has been waged for centuries across continents. The desire to be free from their itchy intrusions is universal. It shapes how we enjoy the outdoors. It influences where we choose to live. The simple act of an evening stroll can become a cautious affair in mosquito season. This constant irritation fuels a strong desire. Many wish for the eradication of all mosquitoes. Imagine a world without that buzz. Imagine evenings free from itchy bites. This dream seems appealing on the surface. However, nature is a complex system. Every creature, no matter how small, plays a part. Removing one element can have unforeseen consequences. Before we wish them all away, we must understand their place. We must consider the wider impact of such a dramatic change to the natural order of things. Beyond the itch, mosquitoes pose a far graver threat. They are vectors for many serious diseases. This means they can carry and transmit pathogens. These pathogens can cause illness in humans and animals. Malaria is perhaps the most well-known. It is a devastating disease, particularly in tropical regions. Millions of people are affected by malaria each year. It is spread by certain types of mosquitoes. The Anopheles mosquito is the primary carrier of this particular parasite. This tiny insect holds immense power over human health. Other diseases also travel via mosquito bites. Dengue fever is a painful, debilitating illness. Chikungunya causes severe joint pain. Zika virus has been linked to birth defects. Yellow fever can be fatal. These are just a few examples. The list is unfortunately quite long. The presence of mosquitoes transforms them from mere nuisances. They become agents of significant public health concern. Their ability to spread disease makes them one of the deadliest animals on Earth. This is a stark reality for many communities. The impact of these diseases is enormous. They cause immense suffering. They lead to loss of life. They also place a heavy burden on healthcare systems. Economies can be affected. People who are ill cannot work. Children may miss school. The fear of disease can restrict daily life. Communities living in areas with high mosquito populations face constant risk. This risk shapes their lives in profound ways. The need to control these diseases is paramount. It drives research and public health initiatives worldwide. Therefore, the desire to eliminate mosquitoes is strong. It is not just about comfort, it is about saving lives. It is about improving public health. When faced with such serious consequences, eradication can seem like the only logical solution. The suffering caused by mosquito-borne illnesses is undeniable. It provides a powerful argument for their removal. However, the ecological role of these insects is often overlooked in our haste. We must consider the full picture before taking drastic action against them. Nature's balance is a delicate thing. Despite their reputation, mosquitoes are part of nature's fabric. They have roles within their ecosystems. Many people might find this surprising. It is hard to see past the bite and the buzz. Yet, like all living things, they are connected to other species. Mosquito larvae, for instance, live in water. They are aquatic creatures in their early stages. These larvae are a source of food for other animals. Fish and amphibians like frogs and newts consume them. Dragonflies in their larval stage also prey on mosquito larvae. The adult mosquitoes also contribute to the food web. Birds, bats and spiders eat flying mosquitoes. They are a small but consistent part of the diet for many insectivores. If mosquitoes were to disappear entirely, these predators would lose a food source. The impact might be small for some. For others, it could be more significant. This is especially true in areas where mosquitoes are very abundant. For example, in the Arctic tundra, mosquito numbers can be vast. They form an important seasonal food source for migrating birds. Their absence would be felt. Mosquitoes also play a role in decomposition. The larvae consume organic matter in the water. They filter tiny particles from their aquatic environment. This helps to clean the water in a small way. They break down detritus like fallen leaves. This process recycles nutrients back into the ecosystem. It is a humble role, often unseen, yet it is part of the natural cycle of decay and renewal. Every small contribution helps to keep the system functioning. Nature wastes nothing. Some adult mosquitoes are even pollinators. While females seek blood, males do not. Both male and some female mosquitoes feed on nectar from flowers. As they move from flower to flower, they can transfer pollen. This is similar to bees or butterflies, though on a smaller scale. Certain plants, including some orchids, rely on mosquitoes for pollination. It is another example of their hidden connections within the natural world. These ecological roles are often overshadowed. They are overshadowed by the negative impact mosquitoes have on humans. The challenge is complex. We need to control mosquito populations. This is vital for human health and comfort. Yet, we must also consider the ecological consequences. Widespread eradication could disrupt natural systems. Scientists are working on targeted approaches. They aim to reduce mosquito numbers without harming other species. This is a delicate balancing act. It requires careful research and innovation. Simple solutions are rarely effective in complex natural environments. We must be thoughtful. One approach involves biological control. This uses natural predators or parasites of mosquitoes. For example, certain fish species can be introduced to water bodies. These fish eat mosquito larvae. Another method uses bacteria like BTI. BTI produces toxins that specifically kill mosquito larvae. It has little impact on other insects. These methods aim to be more selective. They try to avoid the broad environmental damage caused by chemical pesticides. Thoughtful intervention is key here. Genetic modification is another area of research. Scientists are exploring ways to alter mosquitoes. One idea is to release sterile male mosquitoes. These males mate with wild females. The resulting eggs do not hatch. This can reduce the population over time. Another approach aims to make mosquitoes unable to transmit diseases. These are advanced techniques. They require careful study. The long-term effects must be fully understood before widespread use. Ethical considerations are also very important. Ultimately, living with mosquitoes requires a multifaceted strategy. Reducing breeding sites is crucial. This means managing standing water around homes. Community efforts play a big part. Education about mosquito-borne diseases is also important. Protecting ourselves with repellents and nets remains necessary. The goal is not always total eradication. It is often about managing populations to reduce risk. We must strive to protect human health. We must also respect the intricate web of life. Nature's balance is precious. It deserves our careful consideration.